the Batman Yeah guy, the boiling acid guy.
Oh no! It's boiling acid!
From producer Tim Burton and replacement director Joel Schumacher comes a Batman movie that replaces the 80s gothic look of the first two with the ecstasy-soaked fever dream of the mid-90s. Yep, this is definitely the worst movie I've seen 30 times. Batman Forever. Actor Human Cure Song Tim Burton made Batman cool for the mainstream, then put too much kinky stuff in the sequel to sell kids' toys. Warner Brothers picked Joel Schumacher as the director to push the franchise in a more family-friendly direction.
Holy rusted metal, Batman!
Huh? But hey, if this is what we had to go through to get Nolan, take it away, Joel.
Whatever.
Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir?
I'll get drive-through.
Like,
Val
why?
Kilmer's unique take on Batman. He's not weird like Keaton, charming like Clooney, intimidating like Bale, swole like Affleck, or emotional like a human. But he does contribute one major unique trait to the Batman legacy. His mouth is always open.
The music, though.
I mean, bats do eat bugs. I guess that's one way to catch them. Watch Batman face Two-Face, a man with the power of not being a threat half the time. But there's also the onesie-wearing Riddler. Jim Carrey, at the height of his powers, brings the same manic energy he brings to his other roles.
Joygasm! Spoken!
While Tommy Lee Jones makes the horrible choice to bring the same manic energy as Jim Carrey.
And me!
Watch these two actors try to one-up each other on camera, while the real drama was apparently going down off-screen.
He got up and hugged me and said, I hate you. I really don't like you.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thrill as Batman faces his greatest danger yet. The only thing that could actually stop him for good. A therapist. Dr. Chase Meridian takes her place alongside Vicky Vale as the latest Batgirlfriend you'll never hear from again. She's got brains, brawn, and she's not using either of them because all she does is perv out on a stranger in a rubber suit.
You are interesting. Well, I wish I could say that my interest in you was purely professional. Oh. My place. Midnight. I've imagined this moment since I first saw you. Your eyes, your lips, your body.
Experience the Bat family grow bigger with Chris O'Donnell's Robin, whose lame origin story of the Robin name
I flew in like a robin.
is still better than The Dark Knight Rises.
You should use your full name. Robin. Thanks.
Witness a mid-20s actor do his best to play a cool teen, complete with cool motorcycle and leather jacket, giant 90s cool guy earring, and something no one will ever make cool: laundry karate. Holy dry clean only, Batman. This makes me want to drink some bleach. So witness the beginning of the end of the original Bat quadrilogy that put nipples on the Batsuit, launched Akiva Goldsman's career, and cut out the insane subplot with a giant bat.
Saw that.
But survives today by hanging on to its three redeeming qualities: the thumbs up gif, the epic seal song, and the fact that no matter what you have to say, it's not as shitty as Batman and Robin.
You gotta say that.
Never leave the cave without him.
Starring
Crazier and crazy.
Hello Reddit, I am actor and artist Val Kilmer, AMA, a chewed up starburst, Jim Carrey's The Movie, Dr. Girlfriend, The Adult Wonder, didn't sign up for this, the world's craziest laser tag arena, the Batman Yeah guy, the boiling acid guy.
Oh no! It's boiling acid!
And what's that girl? Batman fell down a well? Batman Begins to suck. Did anyone notice Two-Face's lair only works if he's facing one direction? Do they have to rearrange the furniture when he turns around? breathe. Sunflower, 3 to the right, 4 to the left. Rainbow, 450. I've been falling for 30 minutes. Soup is just boneless cereal. I think that the Twilight Saga are the most amazing, beautiful movies ever made, and I would very much like to marry Edward Cullen.
So, you have a Batman movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. And I thought instead of that dark gothic look from the last 2 movies, we could change things up and make it super bright and colorful and neon. Oh, what made you want to change that? I went to a rave recently and I can't stop thinking about it. Well, okay then. This is definitely a good place to get that weird energy out of your system. I also had some thoughts about some costume changes we could make. You know what? You could just take that up with the wardrobe people. I don't need to approve every little thing. You sure? Yeah, I mean, unless it's something insane. No, I mean, it's pretty straightforward stuff, I think. I think it makes a lot of sense. Well then, yeah, no, I'm sure that's fine. Great. So at the beginning of the movie, Two-Face is trying to kill Batman. Oh, what's his problem with Batman? Well, in court one day, a mob guy threw acid in his face, and so Two-Face is mad at Batman because he was there and he didn't stop it, I guess. What, was Batman just sitting in court? Yeah, I guess so, I don't know. The point is, Two-Face is crazy now, and he's obsessed with killing Batman. But why? Because I said so. Fair enough. So Two-Face, the whole movie, he's trying to kill Batman, and he keeps failing. Very, very cool. Yeah, at a certain point, he's chasing Batman, and Batman drives up the side of a building. Wow, how does he get back down? Unclear. Oh, okay. Anyway, so eventually Bruce Wayne is gonna meet one of his employees, Edward Nygma, who's like obsessed with him, right? Okay. And he wants to work with Bruce on some brainwave manipulation technology, but Bruce says no, so he just goes insane. Oh, he does? Yeah, he just loses his mind, because that's how we show that people are evil in these movies. Mental health issues, of course. So he starts sending these riddles to Bruce Wayne. Oh, so he's the Riddler now? Actually, no, he doesn't decide on becoming the Riddler until like 40 minutes later. He was already sending riddles before being the Riddler? Yeah. Well, okay then. We're also gonna have a new love interest for Bruce Wayne in this movie. She's a psychologist named Chase Meridian. And what does she do in the movie? Well, she flirts with Batman a whole lot. She uses the bat signal as a booty call. Oh, really? Yeah, and when he shows up, she's just all over him. I mean, she really wants to sleep with Batman. How does he react to that? Well, he says stuff like, it's the car, right? Chicks love the car. Oh. And he also says, are you trying to get under my cape, doctor? Wow. And when he gets in his car and drives off, he's like, women. Well, that all sounds like dialogue that Batman should definitely say. I agree, so he's gonna. Perfect. So Bruce is gonna bring these riddles he's receiving to Chase, and she's gonna be like, well, whoever made these is obsessed with you. Oh, so he makes the connection to the obsessive Edward Nygma guy he met just a few days before? He doesn't, no. Isn't he supposed to be the world's greatest detective? Yeah, well, it's much easier for me to write a story if he doesn't figure out super obvious things right away. That makes sense. So anyway, Bruce brings Chase to the circus, and the Riddler is watching the whole thing unfold on the news. Oh, that reminds me, did you catch the live broadcast of the circus on the news last night? Of course, I never miss a live broadcast of the circus on the news. That's a normal and regular thing that happens. It's perfectly normal. I know it is, that's why it's in the script. Well, good. So anyway, Two-Face and his goons bust in, and they're like, you guys gotta tell us who Batman is, or we're gonna blow this whole place up. Oh, so what does Bruce do? Well, he yells, I'm Batman, but nobody hears him because the crowd's too loud. Not even Chase, who's sitting right next to him. That's what we're going with. So he just starts kicking butts all over the place. And nobody makes the connection that this billionaire is suddenly doing public kung fu? They don't, no. And then this acrobat family, the Graysons, they save the day. Oh, great. But they all die except for the youngest one. Oh, bummer. What's his name? Dick. Hey, screw you, buddy. No. That's his name. His name is Dick Grayson. No, I know. Oh, okay. So anyway, Bruce feels bad, so he adopts him. Oh, so he's a child? No, he's very clearly in his 20s. So Batman adopts a fully grown adult man? He sure does, sir. And let me tell you, this grown man, he does laundry like a martial arts master. Oh, what the hell are you talking about? And he's eventually gonna find out that Bruce is Batman, and he becomes Robin. Wow, how does he find out that Bruce is Batman? Well, he stumbles into the Batcave, and he sees everything. There's no security system in place down there? There is a security system, actually. It says the word intruder out loud, and then puts all of Batman's stuff on display. Oh, a very useless security system. Yeah, it's pretty useless. So then Two-Face and the Riddler team up. And what's their plan? Well, they put a bunch of Riddler's brainwave devices in everybody's homes, and Riddler starts to, like, absorb everybody's intelligence. Oh, very rude. I had a guy do that to me once. It wasn't pleasant, but I enjoy cartoons a lot more now. Well, great. So eventually Two-Face and Riddler break into Wayne Manor, and they just destroy a bunch of stuff, and they kidnap Chase, and they shoot Bruce in the frickin' face. Oh my god, they kill Batman? No, they just shoot him in the face, which knocks him unconscious. Oh, okay, but wouldn't Two-Face just shoot him again while he's unconscious? No, because the Riddler tells him not to. But that's literally been his one motivation the whole movie. Right, but the movie's not done yet. Oh, okay. So then Batman and Robin go to try to save save Chase and stop the bad guys.
I love it.
And Robin fights Two-Face and wants to kill him for revenge, but then he doesn't because Batman told him not to.
Very mature.
Yeah, so then he gets kidnapped too.
Oh, that didn't work out.
Not really, no. And so then Batman ends up in this situation where Riddler's like, hey, here are two people you care about. You can only save one of them.
Man, it's gonna be tough for Batman to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just tosses a batarang at this big glass thing that controls Riddler's brain waves, and then it fries his brain.
Riddler decided to confront Batman under a big breakable thing that's the source of his brain power.
He sure did, yeah.
Wow.
So then Batman saves the people he cares about, but then Two-Face pops out.
Uh-oh, so what does Batman do?
Well, Two-Face flips his little coin that he likes to flip, but Batman tosses a bunch of coins in the air, and so Two-Face falls to his death.
What about that whole we shouldn't kill people thing?
Yeah, no, see, the message is that murder is not an okay thing, but if you do something that leads to someone accidentally taking their own life, that's fine.
Oh, educational messages are tight. Kids are gonna learn a lot from this.
Yeah, so Riddler goes crazy, right? And he can't even remember that Bruce is Batman, so his secret identity is safe.
Well, great.
Yeah. I mean, except for Sugar and Spice, Two-Face's two girlfriends who were around the whole time and saw everything and are still alive.
Whoops.
Whoopsie, so what do you think?
Well, I think it sounds like a very different direction for Batman for sure.
Yeah, definitely, but I mean, seeing Michael Keaton as Batman again is gonna make everybody happy.
Right, I mean, that's if he agrees to do it.
I mean, once he reads the scripts, I don't see why he'd say no.
No, that's a good point, you're right.
He said, nah. All right, we got our first Batman versus in the books. I've been waiting to get to these, mainly because I wanted Pitch Meeting to do the 1989 Batman or even Batman Returns, because Honest Trailers, I believe, has both of those. So I'm hoping he gets to them, but I couldn't wait anymore. I had to get a Batman versus in there. So here we go, Batman Forever, which is a Batman that I enjoy. I like it. I do want to see the director's cut eventually if they ever put that out there, because I've seen some of the scenes, but I want to see it all together in one package to see how it looks. But still very campy compared to the Tim Burton movies. And the Tim Burton movies had some campiness to them too, but these are just in a whole different direction. I do agree with Honest Trailers though. It is much better than Batman and Robin, because that one was just a train wreck. And really unfortunate too, because it had cool characters that I wanted to see, but it was just way over the top campy, way closer to the 1966 Batman than what we were used to, at least for me, being used to, the Keaton Batman, all that kind of stuff. One thing I always forget though is that we were getting a Batman movie almost every 2 to 3 years. And then it was 8 years after Batman and Robin for Batman Begins. So we were kind of getting spoiled there for a minute, getting a Batman movie pretty often. Didn't get Superman for a long time after Quest for Peace, from what I can remember. He was on TV, but we didn't get a movie for a long time. But we were getting pretty spoiled with Batman overall. Now what's funny though is I always forget Drew Barrymore was in this. She was Sugar, the one girl that was in all white with Two-Face. I always forget that she was in this. It's kind of unfortunate that that's the only character she's played in the DC universe. That's pretty much all she's done there, but I always forget that. And you sometimes forget who was in these movies, like Nicole Kidman. She's in here, horrible, as far as the performance she put out, because it's obviously what she can do with the material. But I'm glad she got a second chance to be Atlanta in Aquaman, and she was cool there, so that's nice. And maybe hopefully she'll show up in the sequel too. But when you think of some of these actors that get second chances when it comes to superhero roles, well, at least roles in superhero movies, it's always funny, some of the ones you watch, that were a little bit older. Let's talk about it in the comments though. You heard my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of Batman Forever? Just overall, Batman Forever, just period. The movie. Then let's talk about the Honest Trailer and the Pitch Meeting. Which one did you prefer? Honest Trailer or Pitch Meeting? Which one was funnier? Let's talk about that as well. I'm interested in what you guys think. Shout out to Brian Tidwell, Steve O, Slepnir, Kasich013, Milner, and Portal on Mobile 44. Thanks so much for joining the Hyper Crew and being a part. I really appreciate it. And to all my members and my subscribers and even non-subscribers, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back each and every day and checking it out. If you give the video a like, I really appreciate that, because it really does help out the channel. While you're still here, check out some of our most popular videos. You can see them right over there. You can also see our most recent reaction right up there as well. If you've seen all that, I'll see you guys in the comments. We can talk about this.